Welcome everybody back to Movie Do Prospecting. Give me a second. How are you all? I hope everyone's well and finding treasure today. Well, what we got today? I've got something a little bit different today. We've done a lot of the range of the Old Mouldy, and there's a gold parcel turning up, a little nugget one, which we'll show you when it arrives. At the moment, we're trying out the 1/4 gram bags. I'll just bring that over to you. The same as any other. There's a 1/4 gram guaranteed in there. My boy Ben's done a couple so far, and he found some really nice chunky gold. So I was going to run it over the micro sluice, but it's not going to hold them pieces of gold, so it's a pan job, I think. Excuse me. So we're going to drop it in and run it over through this screen. Remove some of the chunky bits. Now, my son's, from the first 2 bags my son did, we kept all the bits of quartz and funny looking stone and stuff, and I did have a smash down and ground it up. I didn't find anything in there. It looked a little bit like gold ore, like this. I guess it could be just coming from the rivers and the streams. That looks like extremely ionised ore to me. Ionised quartz and ore. That's just found an interesting piece. I'm going to show you that. Let me dump the rest in there. Have a good shake. So we've done 1/2 gram bags and the 1 gram, and I've even had a 2 gram bag before in the past. And I've had a nugget rush tub, and I guess our way of thinking was, well, why don't we try the 1/4 gram bags, because there'll be more cons, and you never know, you might get a nice surprise in the cons. Now look at that, that's a bit, and this looks like, I'm going to bring this over to you. This to me looks like a little bit, the light is, let me bring you over, maybe that'll be better. Bring you over here. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. Now I'm tempted to give that a wash off and a good clean up, because that looks like a piece of gold in that lump of quartz. It's very ionised. But that's what I thought on the first lot, but it wasn't. But it could be pyrite, I guess. But further investigation anyway. I'm gonna chuck that back in there. Come and rest you back on the tripod. That's about right, I think. Just bring you round. That's it. I want to see if I can show you the actual panning. Let's have a shakedown, just in case. You never know. You might find a lucky picker. Dirty. So that piece immediately stands out again. Look at that. Any more fine bits of quartz? This looks very similar to the gold ore pay dirts that I've got from the Old Mouldy, but it could just be coming out of the rivers, I guess. That's a funky bit. I'm keeping the larger pieces to one side. So this is what we've got. It's a fair bit of material there. It made a mess of the tub first time around. Give it a good clean out. Very mucky. Mucky pay dirt, that is. Wow. Well, that's done that tub. Oh, there's a big quantity of black sand hiding in amongst all that muck. Interesting coloured quartz though. I may get a crusher one day. I've kept all the pay dirts that I've had all of the leftover gravels we've kept, which is quite something. I think I've got about 3 or 4 buckets now. Oh, I'm seeing black sands. I think I just saw my first glint of gold. Well, I hope everyone had a... Just let me do this a couple of turns and then I'll go back. Give me arm a rest. I'm just taking off some of them blondes off the top. Well, my son found great gold. I think he weighed in... He did 2 together, 2/4 of a gram bags together, and he weighed in 0.65, 66, something like that. And found some nice chunky bits too, so try and remove some of these. I was seeing the first garnet showing. He found loads, tiny, but still very pretty. Loads of garnets in there. So I'm getting down to the black sands now. I'm going to stand up, excuse me. Yeah, there's the first little bit of gold in the corner there. Ooh, that's a very fine piece, a tiny little piece of wire gold. I had plans to pan this off, I'll get it down and then dry it out and weigh it up all in one video, but looking at the amount of black sand in there, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Schist. I found an amazing nugget in the Old Mouldy paydirts before. I found several actually, what I'd call nuggets, you know, less than half a gram, but beautiful chunks of gold. That is schist. Remove my hand, sorry. Yeah, it's going to take a while, that black sand. I'm hoping the gold is chunky and not sitting in it too deep, but I'm sure I saw a very fine chunky piece. There's masses of black sand yet, that's going to take some work, so nice little piece of gold there, that's masses. I'd say half that bag was made up of black sand. See if I can have a bit of a pullback. And I'll do a little short once I've got it all cleaned up. There's some fine gold in there. Yeah, in front of my son's, he found some quite chunky bits. Yeah, there's too much black sand. I've got a long way to go, but I am revealing some shiny up there, so I can see bits of gold all through the black sand. Let's just have a little pull down. I'm pulling some of that gold down. Get back, get back. And have a little tap. See if we can draw. Oh, look at that little beauty. Saw that bounce out. I love the way it comes dancing out from under the black sand. Try and draw down some of this black sand again because there's quite a lot there. Oh, this is going to take some panning. Well, I shall have, this is going to take me quite a while. It's thick with heavy, it's Australia, so this would be tin, considerite if I'm right, I believe so. So it's very, very heavy black sands. It's almost pure tin. And I think I've managed to get a fair bit of that gold to show. That's a beautiful pan, look at that. Woohoo! Right, I'm going to wheel over to show you. We can get a decent pick. Yeah, you can't see that because of the light. So what I'll do is I'll bring you over here, and then you can see it's a dirty water. There's some nice gold there, sitting there. Further in. Can I focus for you? Yes, I can. Here we go, look. That is nice. There's some chunky bits there. See, some of that would have caught in the micro sluice, but them bigger pieces, I think they would have just rolled over. There's some pieces all the way through there. I can see it dotted down the side here. Glare is terrible. Which I can do about glare. But nice gold. Well, there you go. That is a 1/4 gram bag from the Old Mouldy. I'm going to get it properly cleaned up and dried up and have a weigh, and I'll do a little short and show you the bounty. This is Moobidoo prospecting on the gold again. Catch you all soon.